morning to all. 6th standard biology, getting to know plants. We already studied shoot system and root system. In shoot system we studied a leaf, stem also. Okay, then another one parts today we studied flower parts. Okay, everyone is attracted to one unique part of the plant. Yes, this part of the plant determines its beautiful. Not just humans, even animal and insect are drawn to the flower of the plants. Flower exist in different shapes, size, different colors, and in some plants very small in size. So a flower is the most attractive and beautiful parts of the flower. Today's session we studied part of flowers. Okay, a flower is a modified shoot system which developed from a flower bud. So flowers are the colorful seed bearing the parts of the plant that grows at the end of the stem. You see the picture? Okay, so it is a reproductive organ of the plant. The flower part is a reproductive organ of the plant. Okay, the flower have 4 parts. First one, petal. Second one, sepal. Third one, stamen. Fourth one, pistil. Okay, first one, sepal. Second one, petal. Third one, stamen. Fourth one, pistil. Okay, the flower function, it helps in reproduction, the main function. These become fruits that store food and seeds also. Modified flowers like cauliflower, broccoli are rich sources of vitamins. It's a eatable one. Okay, then a bell-shaped flower. Then some flowers are very small. For example, crotons. In crotons, a small, a little flower. So the leaf are very attractive. Many colors are here in the leaves. The flowers is not attractive. It's a very small and a tiny one. Some plants, for example, rose. Then sunflowers are very attractive for humans and animals also. Okay, the first part, what? Petals. Okay, the first part is sepals. It's a small green in color, leaf-like structures on the thalamus. In a flower, at the base, a green in color, leaf-like structures. It's a green leaf-like structure present at the base of the flower that encloses the petals and they are responsible for protecting the flower when it is in buds form and supporting it when it is bloom stage. Okay, you see the picture. In hibiscus, the sepals are promptly seen. The green in color, leaf-like structures. The buds are inside the sepals. Okay, the buds are inside the sepals. Okay, then petals. The petals are brightly and colorful. Yes, the sepals are The petals are brightly and colorful part. Okay, petals are brightly and colorful parts. It attracts insect and birds for pollination. The colorful and brights also help attract insect and birds for pollination. In reproductive system, many processes are here: pollination, fertilization, etc. Okay, the one of the process, pollination. Taken together, the petals of the flower join what is called corolla. They may be joined together. Okay, petals attract the insect and help the process of pollination. Okay, then next one, stamen. These are the long and slender parts of the flower. These are the long, slender part of the flower. You see the picture in hibiscus. You see the yellow part is anther. Then the red, light needle-like structure is filament. The anther and filament, the two parts are called stamens. Okay. These are the long and slender part of the flower that become visible upon removing the petals and sepal of the flower. A stamen consists of two parts. The stamen consists of two parts. One is anther, the second one is filament. Anther. Anther, the swollen tip of each stamen that encloses in it a small powdery substance called pollen grains. In some plants, you touch the plants at the top, some yellowish powder like say here, you seen here. That is a pollen or anther. Okay, pollen grains. That is called pollen grains. So, anther, the swollen tip of each stamen that encloses in it a small powdery substance called pollen grains. The second part, filament. It's a long stalk-like structure. Stalk, a needle-like structure. Okay, a needle-like structure that joins the anther with the thalamus. That is join the anther with the thalamus. Okay. So, the stamen part, two parts, anther and filament. Okay. These are male organs of the flower. It's an important point. The stamen is male organ of the flower. Okay. So, the stamen is also known as the male reproductive part of the plant. Okay. It's an important one. Okay. Male reproductive, which part is called male reproductive part? In plant, stamen. Okay, their answer is stamen. Then we goes to a pistil. The pistil is this is the innermost part of the flower. It is a innermost part of the flower. It is the female reproductive of the organ of the plant. It is a female reproductive part of the plant, organ of the plant. Okay. It consists of a stigma, style and also ovary. The pistil, three parts. Stamen have two parts, anther and filament. The pistil have three parts, stigma, style and also ovary. Okay, the pistil have a flask shaped organ in center of the flower. Okay, it's a protruding part at the end, flower at the end, A swelling part, it is a flask shaped. Okay, it is a flask shaped organ in the center of flower. Okay, the first part, stigma. The head of the pistil. The stigma is called the head of the pistil. Small, round and sticky part of the carpel. The top of the style that traps the pollen grains. Okay, stigma. The head of the pistil. Stigma is the head of the pistil, a small, round and sticky part of the carpel at the top of the style that traps the pollen grains. The yellow colored pollen grains insert the stigma. Okay. Then style, which is the long tube-like structure. It is a long tube-like structure which is swollen at the base. The style base is swelling. Okay, which is the long tube-like structure, sticky part that attaches the stigma to the ovary. Then third part, ovary. The small and swollen spear at the base of the pistil. It's a last one. Pistil. The ovary contains small beads-like structures which are called ovules. You see the picture. The cross section is here. The ovules, many ovules are seen. Okay, arranged here, beads like structures. Okay, another one time I will explain pistil. This is the innermost part of the flower. It's a female reproductive organ of the plant. Which one is called female reproductive organ in plant? The pistil is called female reproductive organ of the plant. It consists of three parts. First one, stigma. Second one, style. Third one is ovary. Stigma, the head of the pistil, small, round and sticky part of the carpel at the top of the style that trap the pollen grains. Then second part is style, which is the long tube-like structure. It is a long tube-like structure. Then it also a sticky part that attaches the stigma to the ovary. Ovary is a small swollen spear at the base of the pistil. Pistil, first part, head is a stigma, then the base, ovary. The ovary contains small beads-like structures which are called what? Ovules. Okay, these are the flowers. These are the flowers part. How many parts you studied? 4 parts. The first one, sepal, then petal, stamen and also carpel. Stamen, carpel means pistil. Okay. Then stamens. Sepal is a green in color, leaf-like structures. Petal is a colorful and attractive, a prominent structures. Then stamen is a male organ of the flower. It have 2 parts, anther and filament. Then pistil. It have it is a female organ of the plant. It is a female organ of the plant. It have 3 parts, stigma, style and also ovary. Okay, the ovary is become a seeds. Okay, the ovary laterally become seeds or fruits, etc. Okay, so the flower part is finished. Okay, then this lesson is finished. Next session we will make the book back exercise. So the students alla read this lesson. Okay, you read the lesson. Thank you.